Hello guys, how we doing? Phil Kent here, and just jumping on with a quick live. Decided to come back to me 2 o'clock slot, or two-ish slot. I used to always do it around about 2 o'clock. It used to be sort of the main sort of time that I used to do. I probably won't do a live at 5 today. Got a few things on, and also I'll be quite honest, I'm not getting enough viewers. I went the third week of it. I've had a couple of people coming back, but there's not enough people watching them back. More people used to watch them back at this time of day. So at the end of the day, I'm putting myself out there and showing a lot of content and showing a lot of instructional stuff and taking my time out to sort of give people sort of value. But we need more viewers, guys, at the end of the day, because it's just the way it is. So I've just thought I'd jump on and do a quick live. This is the time that I used to do them, around about 2-ish. When I did my 50-day challenge, it was 2 o'clock every day. So I'm just sort of jumping on now and doing a quick one. And I've put on the title of AI is coming, like it or loathe it. I've been delving quite a bit into AI, the artificial intelligence, and how it's used over the last week or more. And there's a ton of information about, obviously there's a lot of poor products about as well, but there are some very good products. And when you delve into it properly, when you look into it and you get connected and you're sort of showing the right programs and start to learn the real things that it can do, start to realize and uncover the full real potential of things like ChatGPT. Stuff that I didn't know. I mean, I knew how to use it. I knew the sort of basics about it. Once you start realizing the power of AI now, people can sit here and argue and say, oh, yeah, but it's taking away that personal touch. Oh, it's doing this. Now, it all depends on how you look at that and how you utilize it, because at the end of the day, AI is taking over. It's making things a lot faster and a lot easier for people. So if you're a busy marketer like many of us are online, you'd be mad not to use it. You'd be mad not to get to know it. When you actually start looking into it and realize the power of what this stuff can do, it is crazy. Trust me. I picked up a program this week that I've been looking through, and the stuff that this thing can do and the stuff that you can get done and the time that you can save by doing it is unbelievable. So, a lot of people saying, oh, yeah, well, I won't be using it. I'll be carrying on doing what I want to do and this, that, and the other. Well, hey, how you go do that. But it can write, we all know it can write blog posts. You can personalize it as much as you like. You can take that blog post. You can then turn that into a podcast just by using AI programs. You can go to ChatGPT and ask it to write you a video script. You can take that into another bit of software and it's going to produce a video for you, literally based on what you tell it to do. You can do all these things. You can use another bit of software or another program and go and take some Creative Commons licenses videos, say from YouTube, and you can have one of these other softwares chop this up into video shorts. Guys, this is just the surface. I'm just scratching the surface, and when you need to be marketing online, when you need to be doing multiple different things, when you need to be connecting multiple different ways to do things online, and then you can come across something that's going to take the time that you do away and cut it down to bite-sized chunks is what it is. You'd be crazy not to go and learn about it, because why sit there for ages? You can go back to the beginning. You can say, right, I need a blog. I want to start writing a blog. I've done this in the past. That's how I first started out, was ranking websites and building from the ground up, buying the domain name, putting all the plugins in and all this, installing WordPress, then trying to get it ranked, then adding blogs and all this, doing the keywords, doing the SEO. I've been there, done that. I know how it all works, and I know the time itself just to say write a 300-word blog post or whatever, and how long it takes, and to make sure everything is doing it. Well, if you can just sort of go onto any platform now where you don't need to go to your own domain and have the hosting put in, because it's easier, because your own site will always be vulnerable. It takes so much longer to put together. When you can go into the places like, you've got places like medium.com, you've got the big funnel and page builders where and they got their inbuilt blogs, and they're all secure and much better. And you can just go over to one of these, AI softwares and say, well, I need a blog post focused around XYZ product or whatever you want to be doing about affiliate marketing. And you tell it what you want. I need it to be this. I need to do that. I need it to include this. I need to include that. It needs to be personal, not to, or whatever. And you just write out a short paragraph explaining how you want this blog post to look and sound and feel. Hit enter, and it's going to punch it out for you, and it's going to write you this 300-word blog, and then you can go back in and say, can you make it this, can you change that, can you add some keywords in, and all the rest of it. It's going to do it again. It's going to do it again, and within a few minutes, literally, you're going to have your article written instead of taking over an hour, whatever it is, to write it yourself, and however long it might take. And then you can just go in and, edit it accordingly. So there you have one blog post in a matter of minutes. It can do another one for you if you really wanted to. You can then take that blog post and take it to a program, like I say, there's another program online. You can take it and you can paste this entire blog post into something and it will convert it into a podcast for you in a matter of minutes, less than a minute or two. So you now have a blog post, you now have a podcast out of the same post that is being generated for you. You've told it how you want it to look and sound, and the rest of it. Now you've got a podcast for it, and then you can just go from here, and then you can then take this post again, and you can take it to another software. You can even use ChatGPT and paste it into ChatGPT and say, I want a video script generated from this blog post, and guess what? It's going to do it for you. Okay, you can tell it how you want it to sound and all the rest of it. It's going to take that post and make it into a video script for you. You can then take that video script and paste it into one of these text to video creators, and it's going to churn out a video for you. I mean, this is endless, guys, absolutely endless, and it goes on and on and on from here, so why wouldn't you be looking at it? If you're not getting on the AI bandwagon now and looking to see what it can do for you, then seriously, you're going to miss the boat. You've got to start getting involved in what this stuff can do for you. And it can generate images for you. It can generate videos for you. It can generate posts for you. And so what if it's not yourself sitting there writing it? You've got, artificial intelligence coming into factories like Amazon and that, literally taking over, replacing people. We've been to airports where there used to be a complete line saying Gatwick Airport, a line of EasyJet, say, check-in desks, where there used to be, 75% of these desks were manned by people. They're not now. They're automated. You've got to check in your bags yourself. There's just one, maybe two members of staff walking up and down, helping people that are not quite figuring it out, or if they've got any special equipment to book in and stuff like that. This is the way the world's coming to. But getting back to the online stuff, if you're a busy marketer and you're actively doing stuff, and especially when you hear these people say, I haven't got time. Well, guess what you have? You have, because the work that this AI stuff can do for you, once you delve into it and realize the power and the capabilities that this stuff has, is unbelievable. Trust me. I'm just scratching the surface of it. I'm learning to find out all about it. I want to expand on what I'm doing. And at the end of the day, I say to people, if you miss this boat, it's gonna sail without you, whether you like it or not. Because a lot of people are saying, "Oh, I'm not going to use it," or "I don't mind using it a little bit, but I want my personal stuff." Then hey, that's fine. But times are changing, and if you've got tools like this that can do an insane amount of work for you and produce content for you that you'd never be able to produce yourself, and do it in fractions of the time, then why wouldn't you get involved with it? Why wouldn't you do it? It's going to free up more time to do other stuff. And guess what? I'm sure if you looked into anything that you're doing, there's going to be AIs that can help you, and take a whole load out of what you do. Like I said, I've been looking into it. I've been finding out stuff about even just ChatGPT, which I thought was reasonably basic, but hey, it's not. It's way more advanced than I thought it was. There's way more. You can do way more with it than you'd ever think possible. And why not use it? And there's some amazing programs coming out you know, there's amazing programs out there now that are showing you how to use it, and a lot of websites and platforms that I'm coming across, a lot of them free to use or very low sort of monthly upgrades if you want to sort of take it up a little level, and stuff like that. But guys, I mean, if you want to know what I'm into, just drop me a message and I can send you a link to the program that I've been using. But anyway, that's just what I jump on. I'm probably not going to do a live at 5 at the moment. I'm not getting enough feedback of it. I had a couple of people watching the first time round, and I people saying, "Yeah, I want to come. This is a great time for me." Yabba. But at the end of the day, my time is valuable online. So if people are not going to spend the time watching the videos or turning up, then I will be focusing my time elsewhere. It's as simple as that. Okay, guys, so thanks for watching. Whatever you do, have a great day, afternoon or evening, and I hope you find this information useful. If you're watching it later on, drop me a comment with the hashtag replay and let me know your thoughts. In the meantime, thanks for watching, cheers, and bye for now.